Alright, let me show you the battery rewiring job that I did. I've had a lot of problems on the ignition system on here. Number one, this car was in storage and I bought this battery. It is a Walmart 75 series battery with the side post, and I just put a top post on it, so you've got it's not side post anymore. I cannot stand side post. So if you want to put a post on there, they're like $2. I just put a post on there. You got top post. Now, when I rewired this battery, you're gonna find out it's a little complicated because the starter underneath here, it's right behind the wheel. It's very difficult to access, and you have to drop the catalytic converter on it. But if you open up the wheel, you can pull the starter all the way back, and you'll find out that the ground, you'll see it right in there. The ground is right there below where my hand is, right behind the suspension pillar, or the wheel pillar, whatever they call it. It is right below there. Just pull the starter back and you've got your ground and hot wire. I went with a 60 inch, and I'm telling you right now, 60-inch barely will reach on the, actually I went with a 45 inch from the ground wire to the battery. It's like no leeway. Alright, so I have quick connects here, and I've got a quick connect going from the battery lead. This is my hot wire. As you can see, I've got a quick connect on there so that when I change out the battery, don't have to take anything out. Starter also, quick connect on here. Quick connect connection right there. That's on the starter. Easy to remove, quick and easy. Bam bam. Side post, no more. Brand new cables. It's 4-gauge on the positive and negative. The positive is 60 inch. The negative is 45 inch. And 45 inch, there is no leeway. I even had to reroute it a different path just to get the 45 to fit. The 60, I put a lot in there so that I can do quick disconnection and quick jobs on it, in case it's time for this Walmart battery to go. And I'm changing out the batteries. This thing barely will start the engine right now, and I keep on having to use this thing. And it's a little battery trickler that I got. It's a Schumacher. Schumacher is one of the best products for the battery charging you can get. The only problem is this takes a really long time. It takes about 2 to 4 hours. If you got the money, get the Black & Decker. The Black & Decker it has the quick auto start on it. It's like $50 from Walmart. I got it on sale for $19 clearance. It's got an automatic 8 amp start on it. I mean, 8 amp is just it'll start a diesel. You know, you can start a diesel with 8 amps, I think. It's fast recharge too. So the Black & Decker will recharge a battery in about an hour or less. I mean, it's fast. But I gave it to somebody, so I had to go with this one. Alright, so that's the battery. And I got these things at, this one I got at Advanced Auto Parts. They had a clearance. I think it was $10 for the 60-inch. 60-inch hot wire in the 4-gauge, and it's got 2 connectors, 2 leads going out for the alternator, and the main hot wire. By the way, this thing broke, so I had to put a little tie on there, and the ground here also. The 4-gauge wire, excuse me, I think it's 16-gauge wire I got at Walmart for $2. And the ground wire I got at Walmart, it's not a very high quality. Get it at Advanced Auto Parts. The Walmart one I got in the 45-inch for, I think, $6. So all in all, it was a pretty relatively easy job. The other option is to cut the 4-gauge and use butt ends, and I tell you what, getting a 4-gauge butt end is literally impossible. So don't even try it. You got to order it online and all that stuff. Just buy a new wire. The corrosion factor, the hot wire was corroded all the way to the starter. I mean, it was corrosion all the way to the starter. You could see it. It's a blue flaky material. All right, that's the battery rewire. I did the coolant, I did the radiator and all that stuff. I didn't have to do the water pump. That was easy. Thermostat, none of that was done. I had a lot of problems taking out the alternator to do the power steering hose, the high side power steering hose. The wrench on it, 18mm wrench, it's impossible to find an 18mm wrench. I don't have one. Doesn't fit. You know, access to the top side high pressure power steering hose, nightmare. You got to take out the alternator, you know, do the pulley system and the tensioner. It's just a nightmare. I said forget it. I'll do it another time. It's got to be a week. It's going to take me a week to do that power steering hose. But you know, it really doesn't need power steering, to be honest with you. It rides better without power steering. All right.